Hey everyone, welcome to When You See Me Say Yes. This channel is all about saying yes to love and aligning with our overall highest good. In this reading, I'm going to be channeling any messages, energy, or spiritual guidance that is meant to find you at this time when it comes to love. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and that you hold the most power in regards to the answers you are meant to receive. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to ask the universe, spirit, the Most High, to help us all keep an open mind while allowing what is meant for us to flow through. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, I'm going to just start off by saying that while I was shuffling, I asked just for the overall energy in regards to what you need to know currently when it comes to love. And the Hanged Man in reverse came out first right away. And I'm going to get to that in a second. But I kept feeling like another card needed to come out. And I just felt like it was a Swords card. And I shuffled for a very long time, and I asked like if a Swords card needed to come out, that it come out, and it did. And I had a feeling that it was either going to be this guy, our friendly neighborhood Nine of Swords here, or I also was thinking the Ten of Swords. So I just kept thinking the color black, or like nighttime. So and it popped out. I mean, I was pretty shocked that it did, because I was like shuffling for a very long time, and like almost like daring, like kind of saying like, all right, don't have this come out, like unless it's really meant to come out. So the overall energy right now that I know for sure, just getting started, and I'm already like feeling some like tightness in my chest, like just like an anxious, like my heart is like starting to race. Like there is somebody who is in deep like despair or regret because I feel like they know that they are not who you are either meant to be with right now, or that there's something, and like I'm having a hard time saying it because I feel like they don't even want to say it. They don't want me, like I don't feel like having a really hard time even saying that like this person feels like they are not the one that you're meant to be with. But they want to be so badly. Like the part of them really believes that they are. But you see like the Hangman in reverse here, that's all about, to me, like I just immediately got like that there's not going to be a change in perspective. Like either they want to change your mind but they know that they shouldn't, or they think that you're not going to have like a new perspective when it comes to them or this connection. And I just was looking at this here, like, and it looks like this person is like, usually we've got this, and this person, they look fine, I guess. I mean, they're hanging upside down, but when we look at it here, it's almost like this person is dancing. And I looked at the shoes, and it's like ballet shoes, so I don't know if there's like a dancer, or like if dance in general has, and I'm also seeing the number 4 here for some reason. I just saw that, so I don't know if that resonates with anybody that specific, but I just feel like, and I noticed all the colors, like it just feels like very balanced this way, and the sun like is in the background, and like this person looks like, to me right now in this card, like they're standing in their power. And also like I just got like that this might be your twin, if this is a twin flame connection, or if you feel like it is. I'm not confirming that it is for sure, but I feel like it's like they're standing on one leg. Like you may feel like this is you having to stand like this, like you've lost a limb or something. Like the person that you thought you were really going to be with forever, that you thought you were going to really build with, like you can't rely or depend on them like as that, you know, second, you know, that stability. Like, you know, you got to learn, you're learning how to literally dance, though. You're dancing and balancing. Like, you're doing some crazy stuff, like, without them, though. Like, this person is meant, there is like a definitely a divine connection. They're meant to be with you. Like, you guys are meant to be together, or there is definitely a path in which you guys could have been. And I feel like you guys both really, really feel that. But I feel like this person maybe didn't know that until now. And I think that they're realizing that, like, it's either too late or they don't know how. I feel like they just don't feel like they're up to the task of becoming who they need to be in order to, like, be with you here. Like, I literally feel like this image is like somebody standing on just one leg, but like they're standing and they're dancing. Like, you are completely capable of doing this, and you may have to literally do this without them, at least for right now. This is current energy, okay, guys? So, like, you know, this is not necessarily forever, but this is like a right now thing. Like, I feel like this, you know, this could be read as like somebody maybe just not wanting you to let go, or wanting to change your perspective and feeling that they can't. But I feel deep like despair here, because it's on a deeper level of like them feeling like this too about you, like feeling like, oh my God, I lost like a part of me, a literal part of me. Like, they know that like you were meant to be together, but there's a part of them that feels, with this Hangman in reverse here, there's a part of them that truly feels like they are not who you should be with right now. Like, they're not the person. They want to be with you. They know that you, like, you're there, but they're not there. And it is, you know, it's doing a number on this person, and it's giving a real sense of like anxiety and like, but really just like despair. And I don't mean to start this reading out like in a really like, you know, that's heavy, but that's just how I'm feeling. It's not just like that they're sad, like they're really like in deep like sorrow. Maybe that'll bring about change. Like, who knows? We can get further and deeper into the reading and see like if there's any future energies. But right now, this is the current energy of like, it's not just that you can't change your perspective, or that it's not that they don't want to. It's that they feel like they literally shouldn't, or they can't because they're not supposed to. But it's so contradicting, because they know that you are like soulmates, or possibly even like twin flames. Like, you are meant to, you know, be in union. So there's something blocking that, and that needs to, you know, whatever's blocking that needs to change in order for that to, you know, for you guys to be able to potentially reunite again. Or this could be that you are with somebody that you may feel like you're starting to realize like that your perspective is the right, like it is overall like what you need. Like, you're starting to realize that you maybe should not be with this person right now. And even though it's a really hard like pill to swallow, like this person is worrying excessively that is like gonna be where you ultimately decide. Okay, so I'm gonna, and I already like saw like one of my candles just like burned out. So like, you see how there's one candle that's still lit, and then there's another one that just burned out. It's like, oh, yeah, this is definitely like a divine connection. It's definitely somebody that you I can just feel it. It's hard to let go of if you already have, or it's going to be hard to let go of. But let's see what else we get here. Okay. So what do my viewers need to know at the time they watch this reading when it comes to love? Give me any messages, guidance, wisdom that they're meant to. I just wanted to come out here. Okay, so see, okay. Thank you. We've got, what was I just talking? There's the Ten of Swords, but it's coming out in reverse. So I immediately got the feeling of like, there may be, okay, so there's a few ways. Few things I'm picking up on. When I immediately got this, it was a feeling, again, of like initially when I was like struggling with like my speech, it was like, this person is really like, oh my God, no, like I don't want this card to come out. Like they don't want you to see this. I feel like this reading even, like they're really worried and their energy is like strong. They're, with the Ten of Swords in reverse here, they either don't want you to like find out about some betrayals, they want you to like be blocked from that, or they don't want there to, I think it's both. They don't want there to be an ending because they know that that would cause, that would keep you in this place of like, no, I'm not gonna like try to look at it from a different perspective. I'm not gonna continue to try to like, see things in a different way. Like you would be justified, I feel like, to like stay in this energy of like, no, I'm gonna like keep myself in this like place of like, I'm gonna look at things for like what they are. I'm not gonna hang upside down and like try to like see things from a different light or like keep trying to give you chances. Like this person, this is like, I'm putting it under here because it's like, it's what they carry, what carries the whole situation. It's like that they're either, it's like it's more like that they just don't want an end. I almost feel like you guys might know already about like a lot of, like there's already enough here for this to end. There is already like more than enough that I think that this person has put you through, or that you guys have been through together, to like, that you would be well within your rights to be like, okay, I gotta walk away from this. Like I'm gonna put these up here because this is the overall. But they really don't want this to end. I mean, and that's crazy that the Ten of Swords came out literally like when I just like shuffled again, and like the two, I mean, that speaks for itself. Like they're in their head a lot. They are definitely regretting, or they don't want you to like, they don't want this to end. They really don't. They don't want this to be over, but they feel like you would be well within your rights to, walk away if you, because like, and at this point it's like, when you're feeling like this, when you're feeling like you're in your like energy of like, okay, well, I don't want to have to like, and I keep getting this image, but this is what it's like, I don't want to have to like walk around, and I keep seeing that 4. So if the number 4 resonates with you at all, I don't want to have to walk around with, I don't want to have to like lose literally like a limb. Like I don't want to have to go through life like this, but I can. And actually I am even stronger and power, like I'm standing in my power on one, I'm not going to swear, but on one effing leg. Like, mind you, like I am like gonna do this with or without you. So like you either need to like, let's see what else I got. That is really quick. Like that fact that card came out, there's fear here too. It may be yours. This wanted to come out too. Okay. And I want one more. Oopsies. Oh. And this. Okay. So with the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then we have this Strength card here, I feel like this is a message that like you need to continue to be strong, because there's definitely going to be like a standstill here. There's so many swords. It's like, and also like, it's like, if they, okay, they're in this energy of like not wanting this. They're so, but they're not focused really on like what you're needing, what you're like, you know, they know that your highest good, like what is best for you. I'm sorry guys, there's my dog in the background. I don't know if you guys heard that, but they know that this is not like what's best for you, but they want you to, it's almost like they're in this energy of like, they are so desperately wanting to be with you that they love you. But I feel like this person doesn't know how to love in a healthy way, and they would rather you, honestly, like, they would rather you not reach, they wouldn't really rather, like, their highest self would not really rather that, but like right now the energy that they're in, like, they want, because they want to be like who you need them to be. They want to get better. There's something dark about this person that's going on. Like, they are going through a lot of stuff, and they want to be the person that, like, they want to be for themselves, which is also the person that they would need to be, like, for you. Like, they want to be the best for themselves, and if they did that, if they chose that, in doing so, they would be the best person for you. Like, that is how this connection is. You guys are actually, like, you know, had the potential to be like really good for each other. And it's not like you didn't, you know, it takes two to tango, right? But like, definitely this person is feeling like it's they have a lot to do with the connection going wrong. And with this Knight of Swords energy, it's like they're not communicating that to you, or there's like some kind of like a standstill. Like, they don't really want to say like what they need to say, which honestly would be the start of like a healing or like some kind of progress within them. Would just be them stating like, hey, I know that I haven't been who you need me to be. I know that I am not like good right now. I know that I'm not the person that like I need to be for myself or for you. I know that I've got issues. Like, I know that I need to work on stuff. They're not saying that because they're afraid that if they do that, this is gonna be, you know, that this guy is gonna turn up right here. So like, I feel like a lot of you might not even be like in an official ending with them yet. They're blocking it, and I do see like the strength are coming out, because it's like you are, I think, somebody who, this person may have been very, like, I feel like they felt very misunderstood by like a lot of people, or, okay, and this is really, really weird, guys, but I feel like, okay, so my dog, the noises, like, when she just did that, I just feel like you guys should really pay attention. Like, that should be maybe like a little key, like, to like, okay, like if you're losing focus or anything, like, pay attention to this message here. Like, this person really loved that you could like almost tame them, or like that you weren't afraid of like their darker sides. But in doing, like, in being in this like strength energy, like being in this, like, you know, she's like taming this lion, it's like you also like you are, a lot of you are probably like, you know, have gifts, or are healers, or are people who can really like stand and aren't afraid of like someone's darkness. Like, I feel like a lot of you have the ability to like make someone feel like they can really be themselves. And that may be like for a lot of different people. It might not even be just for this person, but this person feels like they were blessed to have been even like, to have been loved by someone like you, because like somebody who can make other people feel like they can be themselves, like, you know, in general, like you can meet somebody and they just feel like they can start talking to you. To be loved by somebody like that, like this person needed that, and they're never going to like forget that. And that is why this is like such a powerful energy of like loss here, or like worry, because ultimately this person really knows that like this is like it kind of, you know, I don't, and you know, this is, I say this is it, not to say that this is the only person that you could ever be with, that you won't be able to find anybody, you know what I mean, that you two have to be together at like end all be all. That's not, we have multiple ways that our lives can go, and like this is really the overall energy of like you can still have and do and, you know, fulfill whatever purpose, anything that you want to do, you can still do with or without this person. But this person will never forget you. So like, however, I would say this, however you feel about this person, like really, like if it's a deep connection, like everything that you're feeling about them, like about this connection is true. Like you're spot on. And even if they made you feel like they don't feel like that or whatever, which I feel like a lot of you probably know deep down, maybe they showed it in like a really terrible way, because I feel like, again, like this person has like issues, but I feel like you're somebody who's like, hey, like, so do I. Like, you're not afraid of like the darkness, you're not afraid of like, because you radiate this light, you know, like you, and sometimes light needs to like come in to like illuminate the dark, or dark needs, you know, you understand, I think, a lot more than this person has ever like experienced someone understanding or like being with, you know, I just feel like they felt really understood by you. And I feel like maybe they even told you that you don't understand them. Like, I feel like this person said a lot of things, because there's a swords energy too, there's a communication, or they didn't say anything at all. It made you feel like you weren't who you really are to this person. But there is like, this is strong. Like, this message is clear. You know, you can just look at this and see, you know, even if you don't, you know, if you'd never seen tarot cards in your life, like you can look at this and this tells a story, you see? So like the overall energy is very clear. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get a few messages for you guys. I'm gonna be using the Hidden Truth Oracle Volume 2. Just because I felt like initially, like, because of this whole, like, because I was seeing this, like, I just felt like this might be like a twin flame connection. It's definitely like a divine connection. I feel like you guys need some overall messages from this person if you guys haven't been reaching out. But I feel like definitely, like, if you guys aren't speaking at the moment, or like, or either you guys aren't speaking or the communication is very like, and for a lot of you guys are like intuitive healers, empath, like you guys can feel what's not being said is still being felt. So trust your intuition, trust your gut. Your guides are protecting you right now. You are being shown a lot of things, but you need to come back into your body and ground yourself so you can feel, not be stuck in your feelings or like in the emotions of like this person. But I feel like allow yourself to have and be open to like certain feelings, so you can allow certain things to come through to let you know like what you really want, what the best choice is for you, like where you know, because this isn't going to be an easy thing. Like if you are done, or if you're leaving, or this isn't going to be an easy thing to just like leave and walk away from, you know, even if you know that it's the best thing for you to do. Okay guys, so I apologize, my camera cut out, so but luckily I kind of noticed right before or right after it did, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some overall messages for you. You know, again, that tells me like the fact that it's been hard to communicate. This reading already shows me that this person really does not want you to know that this is how they're feeling, or like they don't want you to think that like they too think that they're not the person for you currently, because they really want to be. That's how strong their desire or want for this to work is. So let's get some overall messages for you, and then we'll also get, I'm gonna got an oracle card for you as well. Okay, so when it comes to my viewers, what are the messages that they need to know? Show us any messages, guidance, or any messages that they need to know in regards to the person that they're thinking of right now when it comes to love. One wanted to come out here. So we've got you broke my heart, and that's in reverse. So that came out. I wanted to put that right under here. They know that they broke your heart. They know that you did not do anything that like you. No, sorry. Cash. They know that you didn't do anything to break their heart. Like, their heart isn't broken. Yours is. I think that maybe they're acting like you were the reason for this connection ending, or like you being in this energy of not changing your perspective is the reason why this is like over now. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, so my camera cut out again. And for some reason, okay, so all right, this is getting a little weird, but I'm gonna roll with this flow here. For these message cards came out in regards to this message. The I don't want to know that came out right underneath the Knight of Swords, which is, like I said, like a standstill. They're in that energy because they don't want to know. They don't want to hear what they've done wrong. They know, but they don't want to know. Like, they don't want to validate what you're saying. So they don't want to listen. So they're going to stay at this standstill. They're protecting themselves. The you broke my heart, again, is like, they know that it's in reverse. They know that you didn't break their heart. They know that it was them. Okay? They know that your heart is broken. I'm not saying that they're not sad. They are truly in despair and worry here, but they don't want it to be over. So they may even be saying that you broke their heart, but in reality, they know that this relationship has actually been beneficial for them. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it has not been the same for you. With the Strength card here, and with I'm seeing you underneath, like, this is definitely spirit or your guide. This is the universe communicating to you to stay strong. Like, this person might come in with communication, with all the swords energy. They're definitely more comfortable in like a mental state as opposed to like being in their feelings. And like, they might know that like saying something like this, I still feel like this, like, there's an energy here that like this isn't officially over, or like you guys are in this limbo state. Like, I don't feel like, for a lot of you, like some of you, like maybe this has really, like, this is completely over, like there's no chance. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're in this state of knowing that it should end, but not knowing how to really end it, or like not really being able to walk away. Okay, so like they may come in with this kind of, but things are rocky, right? And they are in like despair. They're in worry, fear. They are heartbroken, but not because of you. They are heartbroken because of what they know they've done. Okay, and I'm not trying to, rescind or take away any of the responsibility that you guys have, because like you guys are not victims. I'm not trying to say that you guys, if this person was abusive or anything like that, of course, like I'm not trying to invalidate your experience, but I'm just saying like you have a lot of power here. I'm getting a message of, and again, it's hard for me to say this because I feel like this person doesn't want you to feel like this, but you have a lot of power here. You can stand in your own power, and they may want you to feel like they are the victim, but there's a lot of projection here, and you are a victim of a lot of things that like this person has done to you, but it's not, does not mean that you have no power here. You actually have a lot of power. And so I just don't want you to be in this victim mentality of like, everything is like happening to me, because you actually hold all of the cards and all the power. Like, it is on you whether or not like this relationship is gonna end. This person isn't really gonna go anywhere. You know, it's up to you if you want to walk away, and if you want to stand in your own power, and if you feel like this person really is someone that you need to release, then like I feel like this reading is saying that right now, at least, this person deep down, they know, like they may be saying that like you're not good for them, but they feel like they're not good for you. They know that they have done wrong by you, okay? And they might come in saying like, I miss seeing you, or like, I feel like there's something about like being in this person's presence. Like they may want to like come in and physically see you, and or they may say something, but like you need to stay strong here. And like I was saying, like you can't fight swords with water. You need to, you know, your emotions, like I said, like allow them to come through, observe them, so you can, because they're giving you information. But at the same time, if you're all in your feelings and you can't, like, you know, you need to be able to think clearly with this person, because this person is in this swords energy. They're more comfortable in their mental state, and they are having a lot of emotions right now. They're having a lot of emotions right now, especially in regards to you, but they're not comfortable with it. So you are going to have to come towards them with the same kind of energy, with like that mental energy. Okay, I'm going to ask for one more overall message for you guys, and then I'm going to end the reading. And it's asking me to just use a few of these cards because I accidentally left about half of them. So I'm gonna do what they're saying. And this person really wants me to end the reading. They don't want you to be in this energy. They don't want you to know. I don't think they want you to know that they're feeling like this. They don't want you to know that like okay. Your intellect arouses me. Okay, so let me just say, I asked for the overall energy here. Number one, they like, obviously this is saying like, they like how you speak to them, how you talk to them. They know that they feel like you can outsmart them, can outwit them. Like they feel like they have met their match when it comes to the swords energy, actually. So they want to keep you in your feelings, because when you're in your feelings, you're not like, and this actually like arouses, like they also may want to just like be talking to you, because even your words, like they love your mind, okay? So like if this person has like been sexual with somebody else, or I feel like this person just likes to talk to people. Like they might not even be like taking action, and that might also be like a problem, is like it's like put your money where your mouth is kind of energy maybe on your end, but it's like they love your mind. They like, that is what I think. And like I said that at the beginning of the reading, like there is this like overall, it's like the way that you are, it's your energy, but it's like your mind, the way that you think. It's like you do understand them, you know, and understand them very well, and it scares them, but it also like captivates them, it arouses them. Like talking to you, like being intellectual with you, like that for them is like sex, you know, or like being intimate. It's like, it's that kind of a connection where it's not just about like physical attraction, or like that's all there though. Like this person is very emotional, but because they're so intellectual, like because they're so comfortable in this mental realm, they love, like they're comfortable and they love you in the way that they know how to love too. Like, you know, like I don't know if that really makes sense, but I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. It's like they're in love with your mind, and they're more comfortable for someone who is more comfortable in their mind than they are like in their feelings or their emotions. It feels safe for them, and like they love that. I just want like that. I feel like this really, like I'm placing my hand over my heart right now, which is like to them, that for what they know and how they know how to love, that's the closest thing that's ever like they love that. So they love that part, and it's very, very important. But at the same time, like they've met their match and they know that they can't outsmart you or outwit you. That's why they're in this energy, and they want to change your perspective, but like they can't, and they hate it, but they also love that about you because they know that like you see them, you know them. I feel like a lot of you guys are tapped into like the Most High. You are like, your mind goes beyond like just your mind. It's like your crown. Like it's, you are, your wisdom, your knowledge, it goes beyond, you know, they feel like they could learn. They feel like they never get bored with you. Like they'll always want to be learning you, or you guys will always learn each other. Like they could talk to you for hours, and they love talk, you know, that they love that. I think that was just like an end message, like just for them, maybe to even like confirm that this is really from that person. So if that really resonated with you, this is definitely like, you know, that was a little bit specific, but like I feel like, you know, but then that card came on, I'm like, really, that's overall energy? And then I'm like, wait, it was like this overwhelming feeling of like how powerful that really is to somebody who like this. They're uncomfortable with their emotions, so like but because of like the way that you guys have connected on an intellectual level of like, you know, what you guys talk about, you know, your dream, you know, everything in that realm, which is like boundless, like there's this, it's like you triggered, you know, you have their heart. You literally have this person's heart. I'm gonna end the reading with that, just so you know. But also, you also need to have your own heart in mind, because this person needs, like, there's too many swords here. We need, you know, there's not a balance here in terms of how they're insisting on things going or how they're coming towards you. They need to come towards you in a more balanced way, with the cups, the pentacles, the wand. Like, we need more. They're too comfortable in this realm, and I feel like for somebody like you need someone who, like, you need someone who's not afraid of, they're afraid of their darkness still. Remember how I said at the beginning, you were not afraid of like darkness, probably because you faced a lot of your own. They need to get there too. And right now they're staying in their safe space, which is like the mental realm. And, you know, I wish them, my heart hurts for them a little bit, because I can just feel, you know, I'm gonna have to decompress after this, because I can feel how strongly like passion and like love, like it scares them, and they feel all of that for you for sure. But you gotta, I think you're starting to feel that for yourself too, and I just hope that you keep that same energy, and remember, this is like what's coming, and like to stay strong. Okay, stay strong for you, because you've been strong for them, and you have the ability to do both, but like you can't, it's not sustainable if that's what they're gonna continue to ask you to do. All right, so that is where I'm gonna end it. If you like this reading, please like or comment if it resonated with you, and also subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. And yeah, please subscribe to my channel if this resonated with you, and if you like this reading. Thank you for watching in general. That was a really powerful reading overall, but I feel like it was definitely meant to be heard by a lot of you. And yeah, thank you. Bye.